Hello everyone, it's Sue from Crafts to Enjoy and welcome to my craft room today. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm a UK-based independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and today I'm going to be showing you a card and a heat embossing technique that's great, I love. I'm going to be using Breathtaking Bouquet, which is quite a large stamp, so how to tackle that, Mrs H's top tip there. And I'm going to be using a sentiment from the Peaceful Moments set, so I like that. Let's join me at my craft table. One moment. Oh, gone down there. There we go. Okay, so this Breathtaking Bouquet is a really large stamp, one of the largest ones that Stampin' Up! Doing. It's like a background stamp. I've made a card with it, and actually, let's just measure it a second. Grab my ruler. The actual stamp itself is centimetres, so it's almost 15 centimetres by 12 centimetres, and it's quite large. And you could put it onto a block, because Stampin' Up! Do blocks that take that, obviously. And this is I think it's an F block. Yeah, it's an F block. They tell you on the side of the blocks. Can you see that there? What I've got my initials there. What block it is. I don't know if you're seeing that. Something underneath it. It's got on the edge of the block what size they are, so so you know which one it is that you need to pop the stamp on. It also tells you in the catalogue which one you need, so that's another good tip there for you. This is my hand, and I have to stretch my hand the complete way across. I'll go down a bit and show you that. That to me is not very comfortable. I have done it, but it's a real, and here hurts on me. So I do use my stamp apparatus. So I'm going to take that off there and switch my stamp apparatus, put my big block out of the way. And my stamp apparatus is, I use it, I do use it, but I should probably use it a bit more. So there we go. And I think, for this particular technique, it's really good because obviously you can see if you've missed anything, which may be good if you're not seeing things so much. So unfortunately with this, normally you put magnets down to hold your work, but obviously I can't do that because this is such a large stamp. It's larger than my card. I can't do that. So you can see I've been using it on other projects, this one. So I want to put it in kind of the centre, well, not the centre, but away a little bit. And I'm going to put that over it, so hopefully that will go to edge on my grey card. And I'm going to put this is the way you do it. So I've lined that up. Oh, did I line that up? I just moved it on my hand then. Double check that's right. So that's flat. That's what I want that to be. That's going to bring at the top. I don't know, we call these bit the acrylic part. And I'm going to double check that's where I need it to be, and it is. So then I'm going to get my normal rules apply with heat embossing, and because it's a bit more difficult because I've got a large stamp. What I tend to do is use my pokey tool and I just hold it. And I probably should have done that before I started, but yeah, there we go. Or I can use that. You can just use that to hold it. You do need to use your embossing buddy to get rid of any moisture in the card. So I'm just going to line that up where it's been before, and hopefully we've got all the moisture out. I think we've done that. If you don't do that step, the embossing powder will stick to where you don't want it to stick, so it may be a mess. I think that needs to go over a smidgen where I put my. Can you just double check it, can't you? Just double check and see if it can all line up where you want it to be. And it does now, which is all good. So I'm going to go in with my, this is Versamark ink. It's like a clear ink, like a watermark ink. So it's a slow drying. This is going to be like a glue really for my embossing powder. And I've got my heat gun ready. So, sorry, I think when I ink up, I think it judges my mount for my phone, for my camera. I think we've got that's quite a large one to ink up. So fingers crossed we're going to get this. Just have to press down a little bit firmly on there and leave it for a second for the ink to transfer onto my lovely grey card. Hopefully, oh, we've missed a bit there. I can see. That's the only thing with this, it's just a bit tricky. But I wanted to show you how to do it. Obviously, I can see that just because it's got a shade darker, I can see the bit I've kind of missed a little bit. But hopefully, we'll be able to get it on there. I did this the other day, and it had a double image of it. So, because you can't use the magnets, it's really difficult because the stamp's so large. So I'm really hoping we got it this time. And we have, yay! So that's all good. Thank goodness. So I'm going to quickly give that a quick clean. Versamark stamp, when it's been stamped with Versamark, I think sticking to it. Let's get my stamp apparatus out of the way a second. And you can just clean them as normally you would on the chamois. So I should quickly show you how to do that. One I tend to use for stays on, one I tend to use for one side of my chamois. one I tend to use for just memento. So that's just clean, and that's clean. There you go. That's going to go back in its case and back to where it lives on my stamp shelf. So then we can get our embossing powder. I have all my colours in tubs, so I do quite a lot of heat embossing because I love it. So I've got a spoon here, and I'm going to use some white. So how will this look? Because it is quite a large pattern we're doing here, it is a bit more tricky, but just take your time with it. And because I've got it in a box, it's so much easier. And I always do it twice, so I kind of don't miss anywhere. So I'm just going over that and checking it around, and I always flick it over there. It's quite fine, so it tends to. I just want to go over that bit again where my thumb's been. Get that corner. There's nothing on that corner. There we go. I just want to get that little bit there. I think that's about it. So I'm going to heat that up. I'm going to close my embossing. Put my spoon back in there. And I'm going to get my silicone crafty sheet in. And I'm going to get my heat gun ready. Might be a bit noisy. And then we'll see the magic happen. You have to be a bit careful because I don't tend to waft it round like this. I just wait for it to go in small areas and let it go along. As soon as it's melted, you can see it melt and it starts to go. There we go. Kind of gets a bit of momentum up, and there we go. Oh, this is beautiful. Oh, I like it. So, oh wow, look at this. Oh. Let's take a bit longer because it's quite a large image that I've got here. So, but it will be worth it, folks. I'm just going to go over it and just double check I've not missed any areas. So, and I think we are pretty good. I'll turn the heat gun off. That is great. Let me show you that. That is just great. Let it cool down a second. So there we go. So, and then I just quickly wanted to do I've cut out ahead of time using Stitched Labels framelets, one of the, I'll put a quick greeting on there. I want to use the happy birthday. So exactly the same again. Get my card, get my happy birthday stamp ready. Get that on there. Happy birthday, hopefully will fit on there like so. And then the same thing again with the embossing powder. I want to do the same in the white, so I do put the lid on every time. I know you're thinking, why am I doing that? But it tends to, I don't know, I just tend to get in a mess with it, so I just tend to put the lid on every time. I have tipped a whole lot of embossing powder out before now, so I just get a bit paranoid, and it's, I don't want to lose my crafting supplies, so, and it's a mess to hoover up, so that's why I put the lid on, and I'm just going to quickly heat that up. Take me a second, this one. I'll just see if I can show you that higher up for a moment. Let me just get that on my hand, and I'll just see if I can show you the. Let's see if I can get that in the centre, like gluey craft mat. Oops, there we go. Come under that way. You might be able to see it change. Hopefully, there you go. Getting that. As soon as the powder changes sort of colour, you can see the powder changing. That's it. It's done. Doesn't take that long. That's my greeting, and I really like it. I say that a lot, don't I? I know. Right, so let's put our card together. So I was thinking I want to do something like that. Possibly some. I've got out from my craft room. I've got some white twine or some polka dot ribbon. So that might be a bit busy. Sometimes I always don't know what I'm looking for when I'm putting the card together. But I think I'm going to punch out some of the leaves in vellum because I thought that might be quite pretty. I've got 3 there, so let's put that up on there and see what that looks. Oh, quite like that. I quite like that, I think. So I'm just going to get a glue dot and secure that from the other side. There are lots of different ways that you can do this. So I'm going to decide where to put the card roughly. I'm going to put my glue dot. That will help me hold it in place. So I'm going to wrap it around a couple of times, I think. Quite like that. I'm just going to cut that end of that off. Oh, I like it. So that's going to go about there. And I'm going to put that on some dimensionals. I've got a couple of leaves. So where do I want the leaves? I can't pick up. Whoopsie daisy. So, oh yes, that looks quite cute. So I want some glue on the leaves. So I'm just going to grab some glue on the end of the leaves just to make it so they can stick to my greeting. One about there. I'm just going to put them on the right hand side, I think. So I'm not quite sure where they're going yet. Oh, I put them on top actually. They look like on top. Put a bow over it. Oh, I quite like that actually. See, if you're quick with them, you can change your mind. Like I do all the time. I can't pick that up now. Oops. Let's put a bit of fresh glue on there. That's the beauty of card making, you see. You can change your mind, I think, you know. And there we go. I'll put another one on there. I might put one underneath actually, that looks quite cute. Cut out another one if I wanted to make a whole sort of arrangement of these leaves. I could do a mixture of things with them. I quite like that, and I'm going to make a really quick bow of that. Oops, that went a bit long, didn't it? Oops, there we go. That's going to go there. And just make it smaller. The window's open and the birds are tweeting out right outside my window. It's lovely. And the way to do the glue dots, get a whole one, fold it in half again, put it on the back of my bow. One's got a bit skew with me. And then attach that like so. Just going to grab some dimensionals on there real quick and we're done. I like it. I want some of my dimensionals on the back of my greeting. Put them in there like that to give that a bit of height. And then we're going to attach that to there. And I want that flat, so I'm just going to grab my glue and put that on there. My desk has got a bit messy. I know, I've tried to tidy up. I'll do that in a second. Thank you so much for watching today's video. You can go over to my blog and you can buy any of the supplies that I've been using today. Just it's crafts to enjoy. So, and there is today's card. What do we think? I'll just trim my ends. Let's just get that so it's looking a bit better. My bow doesn't want to go right. It's just having a moment. There we go. That's that better. I think that might be better. There we go. Just trim my ends. I always trim that off last. So there we go. What do you think? I think that's lovely. Anyone would love to receive that as a birthday card, wouldn't they? Thank you so much for watching today. Hope to see you next time on my videos. Let's just find my face. There we go. Hope to see you next time on my videos. Don't forget, if you like today's video, to click on subscribe. Don't forget to give me a like if you like my video, or leave me any comments. Thank you much for watching. See you next time. Keep safe and well, everyone. Thank you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye now.